This is a demonstration of melting. She is quickly eating the lolly because the hot sun is making it melt. Melting. Melting is when a solid turns to a liquid, like when a snowman melts or when ice turns to water. And chocolate melts so it's all creamy. When solids have melted, they can easily be turned back to a solid by cooling or by freezing. Heat helps make things melt, like in the spring when the sun melts the snow. Even metal can melt, but it takes a great deal of heat. This is an ice cube with salt on top. The ice begins to melt. The ice cube gets smaller and smaller. It is now a puddle. Ice plus salt melts quicker. Salt makes ice melt quicker.
What is this yellow bin? It says rock salt. I wonder what it is used for. Is it for my chips? Oh, it is to put on the road to stop the cars from skidding.
Rock salt is used on roads to melt the ice. It is mixed with grit as this stops cars skidding. This is a demonstration of dissolving. The girl is putting sherbet on her tongue and it is dissolving. Dissolving. Dissolving is when the parts of a solid spread out in the spaces between the parts of a liquid. For example, salt, sugar, coffee in tablets. Boiled sweets can dissolve, salt can dissolve, cotton candy can dissolve too, sugar can dissolve. The bath bomb plops in and starts fizzing away. As it dissolves in the water, this makes the bath nice and bubbly.
Evaporation is used to separate solids from a solution, for example, water and salt.
We did an experiment to get table salt from rock salt. First we crushed the rock salt. We used a pestle to crush the rock salt into small bits.
then added water instead.
The rock salt dissolved in the water.
This was filtered to separate the rock.
We were left with a salt solution.
That's just water. We heated the solution so the water evaporated,
Leaving behind the salt.
When you filtered it, how long did it take? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. When we filter things, we suck at the bottom to get rid of the liquid. That makes it faster. When we into the flask, so it pulls the liquid through and the solid stays here. Okay. When we do this, we end up with a solid. It's very sticky at the moment, but as we pour the liquid through, this will dry out, it just crumbles. It's pretty quick, but it gives us a nice dry solid. This is harmless. This isn't a nasty chemical. This is just a harmless silica. So this is how we do filtration. We use vacuum to pour the liquid through. This is a process we call distillation. So you can have very dirty material here, and by heating, by boiling and turning back into a liquid, you will get a pure liquid out the other end. Turns into a gas. Evaporation, that's called. The liquid turning into a gas. The gas goes up and it hits a very cold tube called a condenser, and the gas changes back into a liquid. Okay, and that liquid comes away, and if Mr. Swift opens the valve, you can see it comes down into this other glass pot here, which we call a receiver. We call that distillation. Distillation is used for a number of materials. Lots of things that people drink, especially adults. Can you think of anything that's distilled? Alcohol, yeah, very good. Anything else? So it's usually whiskey, it's vodka, gin, kerosene that you heat your house with, oil for your car. Yeah, all those things, they all come from distillation.